Hello, welcome back. Yoga 11. So this week we're going to look at balance and we're going to build on what we've done in recent weeks with concentration, because balance comes from both internal and external, and it's difficult to have one without the other. So in balanced postures, which we're going to look at today, we're going to use tree pose. It's really about creating that internal environment, which is a lot of what yoga is about, so that externally we can stay balanced. And now it brings everything in that we've been working on in terms of concentration and focus, and having that clear mind, that still pond that we spoke about. So there's three main things we're gonna concentrate on when we're in our posture. It's still having that awareness of the breath is number one, because it helps us bring into that. It's an internal thing as well as external. Okay, so it helps us bring us into focus and alignment. It's also really important where we're looking in yoga, when we're doing balance and poses, because if you're looking at the camera, or not the camera, sorry, the video, and you're watching me move, then you'll start to move. You really need to find a point on the wall or something in front of you that isn't going to move, and you just stare and focus on that the whole time that you're in your posture. So we've got breath, we've got gaze, and it's about setting an internal like positive I don't know if atmosphere is the right word, it might come to me. Okay, so like if you're going into a yoga pose, let's say a balance pose, thinking, oh, I'm not very good at balance, I'm going to struggle with this, and then you fall over and you think, oh bloody hell, I knew I was rubbish, right? It's about setting that positive internal environment, so that when you go into it, no matter what happens, you're focused and you're clear. All right, that deep breath. And you say, whatever happens, I'm going to be able to do it. If you fall, goes, refresh, you go again, okay? Just completely let it go. Kind of like the ripples in the pond, okay? And just setting that internal environment that, no, I can do this, all right? Strength. That's why I whisper to myself, I am strong. If you're in a posture, tall, I am strong. You sort of feel strong, okay? It's all about that vibe we're giving off, but also like, the way we're holding our body. We want to be strong, confident, okay? It makes us feel better. So enough of me waffling. So when we go through it, try and remember those things: our breath, our gaze, and to set a good internal environment. Okay. So we're going to come onto all fours to begin. Okay, hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips. Relax. Take our attention to the breath. We inhale, the belly comes down and the head comes up. So we're coming into our cow pose. Exhale, chin to chest as we come into our cat. Okay, so we're moving in their own time with our own breath. Inhale up, exhale, release. So you're drawing your focus internally as well, closing the eyes if you wish. Helps draw that focus inwards. So mobilizing the spine. Exhale, release. Okay, chin to chest, last one. Okay, when we come back to center in our all fours, what we're going to do now is left foot's going to come off the floor and right hand. We're going to reach nice and long. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. As we exhale, we're going to touch the knee to the elbow. As we inhale, we're going to reach out long. So start to think about being balanced. Setting that strong internal environment. Inhaling with the breath, exhaling. Elbow to knee. Okay, last one. Deep inhale, hold for a second, point the back toe, reach long with the fingers, and then exhale, release. Okay, sitting back on the heels if you can, relaxing the shoulders. We're just going to gently rotate the wrists, one way and then the other. Staying with the breath. Okay, Relax the hands back to underneath the shoulders. Knees underneath the hips. Okay, so this time the right foot, left hand's going to come up. And now take a moment to feel balanced in this. Reaching along with the fingers, along with the toes. Find that point in front of you to focus on. Okay, we're going to take a nice deep inhale. When we're ready to exhale, elbow to knee. Pausing at the end of both. Reaching long. Cores engaged. Staying with the breath. Inhale as we come out. Exhale as we release. Okay, last one. We're going to hold. Really reaching with the fingers and the toes. Right through the core as we engage. Deep inhale. Exhale as we release. Knees together. We push back into our child's pose. Reaching long with the arms. We're just gently relaxing the forehead towards the floor. With that, the armpits can gently come towards the floor. Staying with that breath. So exhaling deep to release any tension. Inhale as we come up. Tuck our toes as we exhale back to our downward dog. So as we find our downward dog position, our fingers are nice and open to give us a greater surface area. I'm just gently pushing the floor away. Hips nice and high, heels fall towards the floor. And take a nice deep inhale here. And a full exhale. Bending the knees, take little steps up the mat. Then we come into our forward bend. Just really releasing the upper body, keeping a slight bend in the knees to begin with as normal. Just allowing ourselves to relax forward. We're going to take our hands to our elbows, okay, so it's called ragdoll position. And what we're going to do is we're going to slowly lift our elbows, and as we do, imagine going to come to a seat. So we're coming to a chair pose, lifting the elbows up. It's slightly strenuous, but we're not going to hold for long. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Folding back down, relaxing the arms into a forward bend. So you can straighten the legs a little more, but don't force it. Okay, then we're bending the knees once more. Inhale as we come up. We imagine we're sitting on that chair. And we're just going to hold halfway. Keeping the shoulders down and relaxed. Keeping the legs strong. So we're setting that positive, strong environment internally. Inhale as we come all the way up. Gentle back bend before exhale, slowly releasing the arms. Slowly releasing with the breath. Okay, taking a moment in your mountain pose. Just going to move the camera a bit. Standing nice and tall. Okay, shoulders back, chest lifted. We're going to inhale, slowly coming up to our extended mountain pose. Reaching along with the arms. So take a gentle back bend before we exhale to our forward bend. Okay, we're going to bend the knees. We're going to come forward to a flat back, chest lifted. Looking up. Deep inhale before we exhale. Hinge back into our forward bend. Taking a full deep exhale, and then we're going to bend the knees, bring our hands to the mat, and step back with our right. Okay, we're going to drop the right knee, flatten the foot, and we're going to inhale, come up into our lunge. Reaching along with the arms, the hands are active and they're reaching. Exhale, hands back to the mat. We're going to ground the left, and the right we're going to open the chest. Holding for a cycle of breath, reaching long. And then exhale, hand to the mat. Wiggle out our back toe, step forward, and then we're going to fold forward.
Just allowing the upper body to relax a little deeper. We're going to take a full exhale again. Then we're going to bend the knees. Inhale, slowly come up. We're going to hold our chair halfway. Keeping the shoulders and neck down and relaxed. Hands open and active. Inhale all the way up. Gentle back bend. And then we're going to exhale, slowly release the arms. So we're taking a pause in between to reset, to ground through our feet, and to find that balance within us. Okay, inhale as the arms slowly raise up once more. Into a back bend before we exhale and hinge forward. We're going to bend the knees for our flat back. We're going to step back with the left. Dropping the left knee, flatten the foot, come up into our lunge. Okay, we're reaching up nice and long. Our chest's open, shoulders are down and relaxed. And even here you can practice gazing. You can find a point in front of you to relax your gaze on, to set that strong internal environment. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, right hand to the mat, left arm up as we open the chest. Don't force it, just go as far as it's comfortable. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, wiggle the back toe out, step forward, and then fold forward into a forward bend. Just relaxing the upper body forward. You can keep a slight bend in the knees if you wish. Bending the knees deeply, strong legs, open chest. So we come into our chair pose. Imagine you're about to sit on a stool. And then coming all the way up, gentle back bend. And then exhale and release. Okay. So coming on our mats, we're going to step our feet nice and wide, just wider than shoulder width apart. Okay, so we're going to turn our right foot out. We're going to bend our knee over our ankle, hips open, and we're coming up into our warrior two. Now for a moment we're going to practice this focus, this gaze, and setting the internal environment. Okay, so we're looking right at the tips of our fingers, right at the tips of our fingernails. Staying focused on the breath. And you're telling yourself that you are strong, that you can do it. In Warrior 2, everything's staying over the hips. We're balanced. Okay, we're going to tuck that front toe in, the right toe. Inhale, come up. Exhale, we're hinging forward into a forward bend. Keeping that nice flat back and just relaxing to where's comfortable. Everyone's got slightly different limits. Just relax the head and the neck. Full exhale. And slowly raising up. If you need some support, hands to hips. Okay, return the left foot out this time. Just have a look at your front knee, so it's over the ankle. Strong back leg, 90 degrees. So the heel is between the arch of the back foot. We're in a straight line. Everything's over our hips. Arms come up parallel to the floor. And we find that point to gaze upon, right on the tips of our fingers. We whisper, I am strong. Shoulders are down and relaxed. It's a relaxed strength. Focused. Staying with the breath. turn that left foot in again. Inhale, we're going to come up. Exhale, hinging back into our forward bend. So just taking a moment to be aware of your internal environment, okay? How balanced do you feel inside? Is the pond of your mind calm? Or you're creating ripples within the water? Okay, we're going to inhale, slowly come back up, hands to hips if you need to for support. As we exhale, we're just going to walk the feet in. Okay, so we're going to bring the feet hip width apart. We're going to stand tall in our mountain pose. So before we move into our tree, our balance pose, we're going to find that point that we're going to focus on, okay? So we're not going to stare at the video, we're going to stare at a point on the wall that's level to our eyes, okay? So once we find that point, we create that relaxed, strong environment, okay? Internally. Even this is a balance pose. We're grounded through the feet. We're open. Our shoulders are back and relaxed. Chest open. We're just going to take a moment to take a few deep inhales, okay? So really fill the full lungs from the tummy, chest, all the way up to the top of the head even, okay? So we're going to inhale. Exhale, letting go of any tension or stress. So being aware of the internal environment and letting go of anything that isn't going to help us feel balanced. Okay, so focusing on our gazing point, being strong through the legs, okay? In tree pose, when we're coming to this position, we're pushing one way with this leg and the other leg is gently applying pressure the other way, okay? So what it's doing is it's creating a pressure against each other, okay? To ensure there's balance. It's got to be equal. If you start falling one way, maybe try falling the other way until you find that balance point in the middle. Okay, so here we go. Shoulders back and relaxed. Awareness back to the breath. So we become aware of moving our weight onto the left foot. Alright? That's all we're going to do to begin with. So staring, not looking at the video anymore. Finding your gazing point. And all you're going to do is bring your left foot and right foot, against the left shin. It's all about subtle movement. We don't want to be making big movements to keep balance, but subtle movements in the ankle. When we find that point when we're balanced, we can bring the left foot up, the right foot, I keep saying that, to the inner thigh, okay? Bring our hands into a prayer position. Now in this position, I'm gently pressing with the right foot against the thigh. Shoulders are back and relaxed. Helps to be on a nice flat surface. I'm on 2 mats here. Okay. And if you do lose it, you just take a moment, you reset in your mountain pose, and then you come back into it, starting with the calf, and then up to the thigh. Alright? Hands to prayer position. But one thing you never do is never against the knee, because the knee can only go one direction, okay? It's not meant to go sideways. So coming back to our mountain pose, if you managed to balance for that whole time, then very good. If you didn't, that's alright, we'll try again. So take a moment to reset. Reset the breath. Taking a moment to close your eyes, to re-ground through your feet, to tell yourself you are strong and that you are balanced. Balanced internally and externally. Okay, so making sure you're on a nice, flat, solid bit of ground. When we're ready, we'll find our gazing point again. We'll move our weight to the right foot this time, grounding our weight. The left foot comes to the right calf. So we're activating little muscles in the ankle. That's the only movement we're making. When we find the point when we're balanced, that's when we come up to the thigh. I'm just gently applying a bit of a pressure both ways. My right leg's engaged, my left foot's gently pressing. Shoulders are back and relaxed. My eyes are glued to my gazing point. The breath's relaxed. Whispering to myself, I am strong, I am balanced. And it's okay if you just stay at the calf. As I say, everyone's at different levels and we have to build up. If you're still in your tree, we're going to inhale, raise the arms. Take a nice deep inhale, but we exhale and slowly release. Okay, so opening the chest, again taking a moment to reset. Taking stock of where you are, how balanced you feel internally and externally. Notice anywhere that you're holding any tension in the body, and allow yourself to relax as you exhale. Okay, so we're starting to gain greater control of the mind as well as the body. So we're going to inhale, raise our arms up. Exhale, we're going to hinge forward, back to our forward bend. Relaxing the upper body, allowing the hamstrings to gently elongate. We're going to bend our knees, bring our hands to the mat. Step back with the left and then the right. In our plank position, we're going to slowly lower the knees down. Lower the chest. It's called knees, chest, chin. We're going to flatten the feet. We're going to come up into a cobra. So our hips are on the floor. If this is only as far as you can go, then that's okay, okay? Just listen to your body. So we're coming into a cobra. We're rolling the shoulders down and back. Take a nice deep inhale. Slowly raise the bum up, tuck the toes, push back to downward dog. So we're holding a down dog for a few breaths. 5 breaths. Fingers open, hips high, and we're relaxing the heels towards the floor. See if we can get a little bit more length through our side body as we gently press the floor away, bring the hips a little higher. Okay, as we exhale, we're going to drop the knees and we're going to push back to our child's pose once more. So taking a moment to relax, a moment to draw our attention inwards as we close the eyes. We're going to slowly come up to all fours. Turn the legs to the side. Come through to a seated position. Bring the bone towards the heels. And slowly roll back. Okay, tucking the shoulder blades under gently. And what we're going to do is we're going to push the hips up into the sky and hold our bridge pose. So the hips come up, we're activating through the glutes. As we inhale, we're going to slowly raise the right foot. Pointing the toes, applying a little bit of pressure with the hands. Again, we're balanced internally as well as externally. Nice deep inhale. Slowly lower the right. And then inhale as we raise the left. Nice deep inhale once more. Exhale, slowly lowering down. And we're going to inhale, hugging the knees deep into our chest. Taking a moment to close the eyes, to relax the eyes. And just gently rocking from side to side. Okay, we're then going to bring our feet together while we're on our back for a reclined pigeon pose, okay? Just gently pulling the feet towards you. If you can at this point, relax the head and the neck back. If you can't, just be wary that you're not holding any tension there. Just allowing the chest to open. Allowing the groins and hips to relax. Okay, we're going to take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, slowly releasing the legs out. Take the arms long above the head. Take a full deep inhale before we exhale and relax the arms by our side. Gently tucking the shoulder blades under and just allowing the arms and legs to fall open. Taking a moment to turn our attention internally. Take a moment to check in with the breath. Sure it's nice and relaxed. That full deep breath, and then relax as you exhale. And just allow the body a moment to relax. Allow the chest to fall open. Notice you can release the weight of the arms. And release the weight of the legs. They feel heavy upon the floor. Allow the core and the tummy muscles to relax deeply. Allow the face to relax. The jaw and the eyes can sink deeply into the head. Just check in with the mind. Again, visualizing the mind as a pond. We want to just sit back on the side and allow the ripples to slowly calm. Imagine this calm pond of water as you allow yourself to relax. Bring in internal balance. Taking a deep inhale together. We're going to hold for a few seconds. And exhale while letting go. Rolling on to our right hand side. Slowly coming up to a seated position. Sitting nice and tall, shoulders back. Gonna give our palms a little rub. Bring our hands to rest on our chest. Taking a final deep inhale together. As we bow. Namaste. Thank you for joining me. Until next week, have a great week.